Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give it up honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who has taught me this truth. I want to give it peace and blessings to the Akim, across the four corners of the earth, who teach this truth and risk life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Loading video is edifying. Loading Akim gets in front of this video. Quick video, I'm going to grab a couple precepts here in Micah 7. And whatever precepts come to mind, I'll add to it. And again, Lord willing, is edifying. I had mentioned a couple verses in Micah 7. I've been mentioning it for like the last week, so I'm like, you know what, let me just do a video going in, to it because, we're coming up on times where it's going to be wild as fuck, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to need protection. And where people is going to be judged as well. Men, women, children. Okay? So in these times to come, right, we have to be very circumspect. We have to be very alert. We have to be prayed up, right? We have to watch. We have to, watch over each other, man. I'm talking about Akim, right? Watch over our watch what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Watch over our souls, man. Okay, and pray that the Lord keep us, okay? Because the things that are to come, like the CHIP, Jacob's trouble, martial law, famine of the word, right? Ultimately in the missiles, right? We hope to be delivered from all these things, okay? And we understand that the elect, which is 144,000 men of Israel, is going to be ultimately saved and redeemed in a 1/3. Okay. Ultimately, the Lord is gonna come through for the elect. Okay. Now, 2/3 of Israel, they have a judgment that they have to partake in because it's prophecy, and we understand that. These things to come, is judgment for 2/3. Apostle Gabar made a video years ago, man. I was watching it. And he was like, hey, brothers, don't fear, these things to come. These things to come is judgment for the wicked of our nation, okay? The wicked of Israel, okay? Those who refuse to use the grace period to get right to the best of their ability, but rather used it to go all out, to fulfill the lust of the flesh, to add more wickedness to the old man. They didn't put on a new man, okay? They didn't try to. They didn't see the benefit of it, right? And the majority of the world don't see the benefit. The majority of Israel don't see the benefit of it, okay? That's why we will be out on the highways and byways teaching and preaching his word, and a Jacob walk by and look at us crazy or talk to us crazy or go on the comment board on the videos and type some crazy shit. We go live, right? When we do sit downs, we go live, and you got, I think not last time, but the time before that, every so often you have scoffers in the comments, running their fucking mouth, right? But it's okay, because you're in your so-called security now, but it's going to come a time where, that security is going to be broken, and the only one, that fake sense of security is going to be broken, and the only ones that's going to actually have a hedge of protection and get delivered is the elect in the 1/3, the very men that you talk shit about, that you go under comments and comment bullshit about and folly. Okay? When all we saying is, and we'll not be one of those men that make it, but all we saying is, all we doing is prophesying and saying that it's good news for our people, but our people look at us like we ain't shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. That's what it is in their mind. Okay? But we understand that, that the Lord, the scripture said the Lord is not unrighteous to forget your labor of love. So we understand the promises. We understand the things to come, for the elect, for the Lord's men. Okay? And again, I hope to be one of those men. But without further ado, is get into a couple scriptures, and I'll close the video. It'll be a quick video. It'll be a quick video, man, right to the point. Okay, my videos are usually pretty fast, around 10, 15, 20 minutes. I try to keep them. You know what I mean? Some videos might be, longer, but the majority of them, I'm saying, to be around that time because I like to get right straight to it, straight to it. Okay. This is Micah 7 in Micah 7:7. It says, therefore I will look unto the Lord Yahweh. I will wait for the most high power of my salvation. My power will hear me. Okay. And it mentioned I will wait, right? And that's having patience is like suffering, or because we have to have patience. We have to be patient, but going through it and being patient is like, you suffer in the meantime. And what I mean is like not every day is like a hard day, like you just going through it. Like the Lord don't put nothing on you that you can't handle. But you gotta bear your cross daily. You know what I mean? You gotta bear your cross daily, man. Okay. It says, and with that, it comes, suffering. You know what I mean? So therefore, we could be, accepted in the times to come. I mean, accepted, and protected from the times to come. Okay. This is back in 7. It says, therefore I will look unto the Lord Yahweh. I will wait for the power of my salvation. My power will hear me. Rejoice not against me, O mine enemy. When I fall, I shall rise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord Yahweh shall be a light unto me. And, you had enemies that all of our enemies rejoiced at the fall of Israel, right? Made mockery of us, got rich off of us. All these nations had a hand in us going down ultimately. You know what I'm saying? Laughed, mocked, scoffed, called us bywords, made fun of all kind of shit, right? Beat us, did all kind of manner of evil to us, right? And they still do it to this day. It says, rejoice not against. And it's not like we not in hard bondage, but, they spent it to where like now the average Jake don't even understand or know that he a slave. And if you told him that, he'll look at you like you fucking crazy because he's comparing now to back then. And since we're not getting hung or whooped or this or that, he think that it's cool. But, you go to work and you get pennies on a fucking dollar and you work your ass. I saw a video today, man. And I don't mean to ramble, but I saw a video today of Jeff Bezos walking through an Amazon warehouse. And it was calculating how much money he was making a second versus one of his employees that been there for years and that plan on retiring there, right? And it clearly was pennies on a fucking dollar. Clearly, pennies on a fucking dollar. You know what I mean? So, and it goes to show you like that's what it is across the board with these Edomites. You know what I'm saying? They take, and they're greedy. You know what I'm saying? You would think they'll take till they had enough, but there's not a such thing as enough for an Edomite, man. When you go to Wisdom of Solomon, the 2nd chapter, it says, let us use the world like as in our youth, roughly paraphrasing the scripture. You know what I'm saying? They are greedy. You know what I'm saying? Okay? All they want to do is take. Okay? It says, when I sit in darkness, the Lord Yahweh should be a light unto me, and that light is his truth, right? Because when you go to Hebrews 10:32, it talks about us being illuminated, us having this truth, us having this understanding in a world of darkness, right? We understand America is that place that, when you go to Psalms 58:3, it talks about poison being spread. That poison is issued out of America, it comes out of America. You dig what I'm saying? But with us being here, right? Just like prophecy said, it says what? In the land of our captivity, we should remember ourselves. And part of remembering ourselves is having this truth. Part of remembering ourselves is remembering our heritage. The name of our God, man. Okay? The name of his son. Okay, which the father name is Yahweh, the son name is Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh because I have sinned against him. right? It says, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. And this is what all brothers is doing. That's why I mentioned bearing your cross daily, putting on attributes to the new man and cutting off the old man to the best of your ability. And again, some days are easier than others. Some days are harder than others. It's a war. It's a constant battle, man. It's a constant battle, man. Man, look, sometimes you'll fight demons in your sleep, man. That's how cold this shit is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, Satan is looking to see who he may devour, who he can attack, who he can get, man. He's doing his job. Okay? So that's why we have to pray that the Lord keep us, man. I mean, I'm talking to me, first and foremost, like Apostle Gabar said, when you're making videos, the first person you're teaching is yourself. Okay, it says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord Yahweh, because I have sinned against him. Until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me, he will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness. It says, then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as mire of the streets. Okay? And it says, in the day that thy walls are to be built, in that day shall the decree be far removed. Okay? So, women, right? Then she that is mine enemy shall see it. Then shame shall cover her. It says, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is the Lord Yahweh thy power? You got women that has mocked or scoffed at brothers that are with brothers, right? And the brother is your only hedge of protection. And you run your mouth and you talk shit to a brother. You know what I mean? And you don't think the Lord heard that. And you don't think if you do something to that brother or somehow, fuck up the relationship with that brother, you don't think the Lord is going to judge you for that? You don't think in these times to come that you ain't going to be on the hit list? Matter of fact, let me grab this. This is Mark 9 and 42. It says, and whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me, it is better for him that a millstone were hanged about his neck and he were cast into the sea. So it would be better if he drowned to death than to offend one of the little ones that believe in Yahweh Yahushai. Okay? So you don't think it's a consequence for your actions? You thought wrong. You thought fucking wrong. Okay? As a matter of fact, what I wanted to do was go to the blue letter real quick and get Micah 7 and 10 right quick and get that word from Meyer. Come on, man. Mud, clay, mire, damp, dirt, mud, mire, clay. Oh my God. It says calamity, clay, dirt, mire. So to be, to be nothing, to be trodden down. You know what I mean? That's judgment, to be destroyed. It says, when we read it in the NLT, it says, then my enemies would see that the Lord Yahweh was on my side. They would be ashamed that they taunted me, saying, oh, so where is the Lord? What God of yours? With my own eyes, I will see their downfall. They should be trampled like mud in the streets. Trampled. You know what it is to be trampled? Imagine a herd just running at you and you just getting trampled like dirt. This is what the scripture says is to come, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let's get this. Trampoline place, trampled. Trodden down, trampled. Like dirt, like dust. Stepped on. Ran over. Ran aside. Like, come on, man. These are the things to come. Okay? how it is. This is Isaiah. For this drink offering, number therefore will I number you to the sword. Because when I call, let's get that. This is Isaiah 65:12. It says, therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter, because when I called, ye did not answer. When you go to Proverbs, the first chapter, it says, I will laugh and mock when your fear cometh. Okay? It says, because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before my eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Right? You chose the ways of America. You chose, your life, your whatever you wanted to do over what you were supposed to do. Okay? So therefore, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. And in the time, like I said earlier, like the scriptures say, 2/3 are not gonna make it. They're going to be judged with a harsh judgment, which is deserved, and the elect in the 1/3 will be in their family will be taken care of, man, if it be the Lord's will. Okay, it says, which the elect being redeemed and being, is the Lord's, will. Okay, but as far as their family, Lord willing, bros, that get delivered. Lord willing, I'm one of those bros that get delivered. Our families and our households can be delivered as well and saved. Okay. It says 14, it says, behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. And ye shall leave your name for the curse unto my chosen. For the Lord Yahweh shall slay thee, and call his servants by another name. Okay? Which ultimately means that, we'll be called by our name, Israel. Okay? Because right now we're not called by that name. We're called by different names. We're called by, African American, Puerto Rican, Haitian, Jamaica, every other name but what we are, Mexican, right? But in that day we're going to be called by the name that the Lord named us. Okay, and it's Yasharallah. Okay. So with that, man, Lord, video is edifying. Lord, I can got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Kakadash. I'll tell you, brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.